All right, let's get started on our First Alert live stream. I'm First Alert Chief Meteorologist Steve Beylon, live in the First Alert Weather Center. Did you get the push alert on your phone? A blast of bitterness? Kudos to our buddy Ted Miller. He's our internet guru down in the newsroom. He always comes up with such nice little catchy things to get people to watch the live stream. I love Ted's use of the English language. He's very clever. All right, so yes, bitter cold air is returning to northeast Wisconsin. However, it's not going to be as bad as the Arctic blast we had earlier this week. I mean, that was more dangerous stuff. Wind chills are going to be heading down into negative territory, though. I don't want to paint a rosy picture, but I do want to make sure that you are prepared and your family is prepared for the cold air that is now seeping into the state. Let's get you out to a live view. That's downtown Shawano. You can see the traffic going through the intersection there. And I see one of the plows waiting at the red light. You know, kudos to all the plow drivers who are working in the pre-dawn hours clearing off the streets. I wouldn't say they had a lot of snow to clear off, but whether it's a coating or it's several inches, somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to be up in the middle of the night doing all that stuff, working hard to clear things out and keep our roads safe. So kudos to all you plow drivers. We do have some sun in Shawano. Temperature is 6 above. It is 8 above in Sturgeon Bay, but you can see there's more clouds there. We do have some clouds that are in Door County, but the bulk of the area is seeing some sunshine. Now, here's First Alert Viper Max. It's dry. It wasn't dry last evening. We had snow, and here's a recap of the snow showers we had, mainly during the evening hours, and then the flakes fly away after midnight. Now, most of the light snow came through east central Wisconsin, and as we first alerted you yesterday, a lot of folks were going to get about a half an inch, and that seemed to pan out pretty well. But you're looking at radar snowfall estimates on First Alert Viper Max, because Viper Max is able to kind of count the flakes and give you a ballpark of about how much snow came down. You never want to look at these estimates as being exact totals. It's just estimates, ballpark stuff. But as we get a little bit closer here, eastern Wapaka County through Outagamie County, southeast into Calumet and Manitowoc counties, there's that kind of gray shading there. That's where you probably got about an inch. Freedom, Brillion, Chilton, so kind of on the east side of Lake Winnebago. That was probably where we had the highest snowfall totals. So that's where you probably got an inch. The estimate for Green Bay is 0.3. I think the Weather Service officially said 0.5, so that's pretty close. Anyway, you get the general idea. So we've had some snow overnight. We've had some slippery travel early this morning, especially the side and secondary roads across east central Wisconsin. Road conditions will be improving as the morning wears on. I think in general your risk of severe weather is very low. All right, so sunshine mixed with some clouds, more clouds in Door County. I think it's going to be a sunny to partly cloudy kind of day. Colder, blustery. Our high temperature should hit 18 degrees. And this colder air that's coming in, it's our next weather maker. So some snappy cold stuff today, tonight, through tomorrow. Sub-zero wind chills, yeah, they're back. There's some out there right now, but they'll be more widespread as you begin your Friday. So there's another blast of chilly air heading towards Wisconsin. It's in the wake of last night's Alberta Clipper. That's what gave us the snowfall. So as that cold front has been chugging its way to the south, in the wake of that boundary, we've got a northwest wind. And you can see the air mass that it's tapping into. We've got temperatures in the single digits and teens below zero across Minnesota. And we've even got some minus signs for air temperatures in northeast Wisconsin. Both Anago and Iron Mountain, 1 degree below zero. Actual air temperature is 7 in Appleton and Green Bay. We're at 8 in Manitowoc. There's that northwest wind blowing in around 10 to 15 miles an hour. There may be some higher gusts. So that's knocking a lot of our wind chills into the single digits below zero. Right now, our feeling temperature is -7 in Oshkosh, a dozen degrees below zero in Wautoma, and in Fond du Lac, we've got a wind chill of -8 in Marinette. So here's First Alert Pinpoint Predictor. Our high temperatures this afternoon getting into the upper teens, about 17 in Appleton, a high of 18 in Shawano. You'll find wind chills in negative territory the next few hours, getting back into the positive single digits this afternoon. And Green Bay's wind chill should be right around 0 at 7 o'clock this evening, and then heading deeper into negative territory tonight and into Friday morning. Now, when people get up Friday morning, I expect our wind chills to be mainly 5 to 15 degrees below 0. Usually it's when that wind chill gets down to about minus 20. The National Weather Service decides to pull the cord on what is now known as a cold weather advisory as opposed to a wind chill advisory. They changed the name of that this winter. So I don't think that it's going to be cold enough tonight to prompt any alerts from the National Weather Service. I don't think it's quite cold enough to prompt a first alert weather day. But that said, I want to first alert you that tomorrow morning with wind chills in the single digits and teens below 0, we want to make sure that not only you dressing warmly in layers, but you're also keeping an eye on those in your family that count on you for protection. Kids, senior citizens, pets, of course. So we've got some bitter cold stuff tomorrow morning. Notice that wind chill forecasted to get down about minus 22 in Rhinelander. When you get into central Wisconsin, the criteria for a cold weather advisory changes from minus 20 to minus 25. So it's close, but probably falling just shy of a wind. Check that, a cold weather advisory in north central Wisconsin. The Weather Service will examine the latest data this afternoon, and they'll make a decision. But I suspect they probably won't issue one. There's an outside chance that they will, but we'll see how it goes. So, all right, so here's your first alert, super 7-day forecast. 18 for a high today, 18 for a high tomorrow, blustery, wind chilly. And then as the wind turns to the southwest tomorrow, well, guess what? The temperatures start going back up. By the end of Saturday, we're climbing up to near the freezing mark. And as that warmer air comes in Friday night into Saturday, there probably will be some flurries and some light snow showers, but this is not going to amount to very much. Maybe another dusting, maybe another half-inch, stuff that you can probably just broom off of your front walk. And really, if you look at the forecast all the way through the 7-day forecast, through Wednesday, there's not a lot of snow there. Snow enthusiasts are probably disappointed. I really don't see any significant snow until maybe early February. Even then, it's hard to be sure at this point. It is going to be a windy stretch. There's a lot of blustery stickers on that super 7-day forecast. And I put windy on there for Monday because I think that's going to be the day with the strongest winds. A few disturbances coming through. We're going to get those temperatures to kind of bounce around a bit. I mean, we're up to 33 on Saturday, then we're down to 25 on Sunday, then back up to 36 on Monday, then down to 28 on Tuesday, then up into the mid-30s on Wednesday. So a lot of ups and downs, but not a lot of snow. So, kind of an up and down end to January. Now, before I forget, I want to give you the forecast for this. Let's pop out this panel here for Thursday, make our 7-day extra super. So here's the forecast for the All Canada Show. This is tonight through the weekend over at the Oneida Convention Center. That's over at the hotel right next to the casino there. And if you're going this evening or tomorrow evening, it's going to be, cold. Temperatures will be in the teens, but I don't see any issues with the roads to get there, so that should be fine. If you prefer to go to the All Canada Show when it's a little bit milder, you'll have highs in the 20s and 30s over the weekend. Again, a few flakes Friday night, especially later Friday night, and Saturday, especially later Saturday. But I don't see any issues if you're going to be traveling over there to check out some of the cool exhibits they've got about fishing and hunting and all things that have to do with Canada. So there you go. All right, so hey, you know what? I don't know if you know this or not, but we've got a lot of people who use our First Alert Weather app. It's WBAY First Alert Weather if you're looking up for it on the in the App Store for your iPhone or Google Play for your Android device. Because your phone is only so big, the forecast that we have hour by hour on the phone does not have an hourly wind chill forecast. It has the hourly temperature forecast and also has the wind and the sky conditions. But because your phone is, narrow, it doesn't quite fit that wind chill forecast. I think if you shrink the font down really small, it might squeeze in there. But here's the thing. If you've got our tablet version of our WBAY First Alert Weather app, obviously a tablet's got a wider screen, that's where you get that hour-by-hour wind chill forecast. And that's really nice. That's like a bonus, right? So you get our pinpoint predictor wind chill forecast hour by hour, along with the temperature and the wind and the sky conditions. So that really gives you kind of even extra weather data to help you and your family out as you're kind of planning ahead for the next day and how cold those feel-like temperatures are. If you're able to, scan that QR code on the left side of your screen to download it for free. We love free. There you go. That is your Thursday weather. Again, bitter cold air moving in. Not as bad as the Arctic blast earlier this week. Yes, there's some snow in the forecast, but it's just a few flakes. I'm not talking about these flakes. Talking about just a few flurries and light snow showers Friday night and into Saturday. All right, thanks for watching our First Alert live stream. We've got Action 2 News mid-morning starting in 15 minutes, and we hope to see you there. Have a great day. Stay warm.